We're hardcore diggers and we'll do whatever it takes to get to the treasure. Yeah! Our finds are legendary.
Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah! I'm the best. I'm a cover boy.
Metal detecting legend, Bill Lab.
Coming to you from my infamous treasure room. And today I just got in a package. The DHL truck just left. I have here a package from Kiev. Show you what I'm looking at here. Usually takes a few weeks for this to get here, almost a month. For these packages to get here, but it's well worth it. It says antenna and antenna, so I bet you. Feels like a couple of coils. Now, you might remember the coil that I got last time was called the Mars Discovery. That was the 13-inch one, and that was the one I was testing on the racers, the Makro racers. So, again, they told me with an email that they were sending me a package, so I don't know what's in this. I imagine a couple of coils. Let's check this out together. Alright, so here we go here. Oh yeah, we got two boxes in here. A big one and a small one. Let's see. A real unboxing video. Oh yeah, we have ourselves a sniper. And that'll be good for the cellar holes in the nails. Oh yeah, 6x10. This is the Mars Sniper. Now, one thing I don't think I made clear in the last video, because there was a couple of comments. People thought, because I didn't make it clear, that Mars coils fit a whole bunch of different machines. Garrett's, White's, Makros, Noktas. They fit a whole bunch of different machines. They're not just coils for the Makro, so I'm sorry I didn't make that clear last time. Because I just saw right here, look at this. They're sending me this coil, this sniper for the AT Gold, because the people at Mars saw me using the AT Gold before in my videos. So that was a nice touch. And this looks a lot like that Garrett 5x8 that I was using. The epoxy fell right out of it and I had to cover it up with a coil cover. Well, now I can completely replace that crappy Garrett coil with this one. This might be better in trash anyway. We are looking at this stuff together. This is fresh off the boat, people. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Looks damn good. Looks a lot, like I say, the shape. They do a great job of the logos on the coil cover and everything. I mean, this is well made stuff. Nice stress relief thing here. And you know, that Garrett 2-pin plug. So this is going to be fun to test out at a cellar hole. And I just sent Mars an email that our snow is melting and a couple of friends of mine have been detecting in the woods. So the next step of this video is to take at least this coil to a cellar hole, and let's see what the big box is. So let's go over all the different Mars coils. This is the Sniper, the 6x10 I just showed you. The Tiger is a cool looking elliptical 13, a 10x13. We tested, and I have this round double D 13, the Discovery. And the next one, the biggest one, is a 15. So here's all the brands that these Mars coils fit. Your Garrett's, Minelab's, Xterra's, E-Track, Fisher's, White's, that French one, Tesoro's, Technetics, Bounty Hunter, Nokta Core, Makro Racers, and the Akas, which are a Russian brand. So these fit a whole bunch of different detectors, people. These are kick butt coils from the awesome people at Mars Treasure Hunting. Ooh, Oh yeah, it's that Goliath one. Sweet. Maybe I can get rid of that that 13-inch one that I've been using on the AT Gold together. Ooh, and it is another one for the AT Gold, so that'll be good. Now I can, since the ground's diggable, go out and use this around the foundation and this out in the yard areas and the fields, or you know what would have been their fields. Let's open this baby up. Oh yeah, look at this. You know what I love about these things, and I should have got the weights. I will put the weights right here down in the corner of these coils, because these Mars coils are the lightest coils I've ever used. Look at how thin these things are, people. Especially this one. This for a 15 seems lighter than Garrett's 5x8. I swear, look at how thin this thing is. And Mars told me that I can take a couple more ounces off by taking the coil cover off. So if I'm not hunting in rocky areas and banging this thing around, I can make this the lightest coil. This is super light. I can't believe this. This is like a pound maybe, if that. And I'm going to take this coil cover off, and it'll definitely be a 1 pound 15-inch coil. The little sniper here is only 425 grams, and that translates to US as 0.925 ounces. So under a pound with this thing, and that is the weight with the cover on. So I'll probably take the cover off. It was suggested to do that if you're not in a rocky area. The Goliath, this big beast, only weighs 1.3 ounces, people. Pretty sick for a giant 15-inch double D coil. That translates into 635 grams. Impressive numbers. Wow, look at this. I just noticed this now. The reason this thing is so light is they've only epoxied the areas to cover up the wire, which makes a lot of sense. In other words, they didn't just dump epoxy in these center supports here, so no wonder the thing is so light. That is awesome. So look how much more ground coverage I'm going to be getting, and depth. And you know what, that's a good thing, because these ATs are not known throughout the hobby as a deep detector. The only reason I even own this thing still is I'm really good with the tones in iron. I like the iron audio on these things, and they're pretty good at cellar holes, but they're not very deep at all. So adding a big giant deep coil like this that's the same weight, if not lighter, than the AT Pro stock coil is a real plus. This is really going to help me out away from the cellar holes. You see it from here?
Oh yeah.
The beam of light is in my camera.
Want me to film you?
Howard would say that's the ghost of that cellar hole.
Want me
Nice big cellar. Okay, I'm on the downslope of the back mound here, and I'm listening to a bunch of iron. It ground balanced, just fine. And I got my first signal here. Let's see if we can hear it together. sounds pretty good. The ground is semi-frozen still. Top crust about an inch, so we're busting through that. Yeah, this is still frozen ground here. This is ice chunks. First couple inches of chunks of ice. And I busted through all these chunks of ice with this thing. Friggin' hoe. Figures. Maybe it can stay frozen in there. But I find one of these at every cellar, don't I? That one's kind of interesting because it shows a lot of use. See the break right there? It's actually not in bad shape.
Oh no, I thought you left that in Connecticut, Bill.
I leave them in every state. Listen to all the iron. And a nice little target in between the nails. Oh, something out. And I think I see it right here. Little edge of something. What is it? What is it? What is it? Could be a coin. Oh.
It might be a coin, it might be a button, who knows?
It's certainly not the love of a woman, because that is buried very deeply indeed, my friend.
Yeah, I think that's an animal's head. We'll have to get some newbie juice on this, and I think it's a boar head or something, which is called these livery buttons in England. They're more common over there. I think it's like a family crest or something. Cool. I'm running, sometimes with a big coil or an aftermarket coil, you got to turn your sensitivity down or something. I'm running my same settings with the sensitivity bars all the way up. It's ground balancing just as it should. I know some other aftermarket coils, they tell you got to turn the sensitivity down halfway and then ground balance, then turn the sensitivity back up. None of that stuff like with this Mars coil. Let's see what it can do in the nails. I'm going to go right into the teeth of the ruins here. So I'm going to put this coil right along here, because obviously when this house site falls down, what you get is nails everywhere. I'll let you hear them through the headphones. Hopefully, let's pull something out. Let me let you hear what I'm dealing with. Hear all the nails and then look. I see a 55 in there, so could be something in between the nails. Oh, there we go. Right there, right there. What do we got? What do we got? We got ourselves a little cuff button. Alright. That was pretty cool to pull that out of all those nails here along the foundation. That shows this little coil can separate. Nice. Well, here is a really cool looking iron relic. I'm not sure what it is. It's hand forged. It's probably colonial. And when I do electrolysis on this, it's got teeth on it. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it's something sweet. I'd rather find this than a button any day, because when I preserve this, it is gonna look killer. Another one for Toothless Nation.